kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So North Carolina's offense will have the football first. And we've been really eager to see this matchup. This quarterback against an elite defense. Jesse, what does a quarterback have to keep in mind when you face a group like this?
Well, he's just going to have to be dialed in. He's had a lot of success this year so far. This is a different animal, though, in this defense he's playing. He's got to be really good with his decision-making, throwing it, running it, pre-snap, post-snap. You make one mistake against this defense, David, they make you pay.
Yeah, they're a fun defense to watch, and this is a fun challenge for their defense, too, because it's an elite quarterback, right? Like, they can make you look like you're not as good as you've been all season long, so I'm looking forward to seeing this matchup and who wins it.
Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Back to throw, it's Knight. Oh, they're after him. Finds the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Gives it on the option. Past the 45. Right down the gut of the field. He's at the touchdown, UNC. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
Yeah, these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they capped it off with a scintillating 57-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start.
Free kick out of bounds.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. They'll move the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I just love the way the defense prepares. Each and every week we see this defense come out, and it's like 11 guys, they've got their head in the game, and they're playing as one unit. They knew it was going to be tough facing this option game with the quarterback and the running attack, but they've just done such a good job so far staying home, playing their assignments. You saw it on that last play right there. Rallying to the football, nowhere for him to go and creating a big loss.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The North Carolina time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking for a gap, it's White. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Tar Heels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Leaves it with the running back. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Got it in stride inside the 20. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And, Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the Tar Heels come to the line with a new set of downs. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Gives it on the option. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. On third and short, they'll ride the running back here. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. And they decide to trot out the kicker. And this one ought to be nice and easy, a 22-yard attempt. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. And that will extend their lead even further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
So they put the field goal on the board and about to kick it away, and hoping that'll be the final points of this first half. He'll start the return inside his 25. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Bring in the heat. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
These are the plays as a defense that mean so much for so many reasons. Getting in the backfield, obviously getting the sack, so putting them a little bit behind the sticks, but also hitting that quarterback, making him think. That goes a long way in disrupting the quarterback's rhythm.
One snap coming before they head to the locker room. The give to the tailback. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half.
That's the end of the first half. North Carolina 10, Kansas State 0.
He'll put total leather and get this second half started. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is stopped. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Complete to start this drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
The give on the inside. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Third down play from the gun. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Kansas State will have to punt it away. Wants to return it. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. And when your defense is performing like this, pitching a shutout, you want to find a way to reward them and help them out a little bit, David.
And I guess that's the upside for this offense. Their defense has been so good, but man, oh man, they've got to find something, Jesse, that they can hang their hat on, something they can do to move the football.
It just feels like at this point, they kick one more field goal and miss this ball game because of how well their defense is playing. So I think offensively, just don't do anything stupid and give the game away.
They'll leave it with the lone back. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. The Tar Heels come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. And the Tar Heels have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Knight. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have it doesn't exist in them.
Going deep. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Tar Heels. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score, North Carolina.
After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. They'll try to get it through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Ross. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. Going up top again. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to pass on second down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
The Wildcats want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. There's the pressure. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense trying to take it back. Oh, look out on the right.
Well, this defense is eyeing the scoreboard. You know they're looking up there. They want to keep this goose egg intact. They've been so good all game long. Still playing with phenomenal effort here in the fourth quarter, creating that fumble and takeaway.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. A really short kick, but you've got to have that angle just right. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Finds his man on the left. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And the offense just going to spike it here.
No gain on the play.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going up top here late in the game. Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be fourth down. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it.
Well, talking to the coaching staff coming into tonight, they thought they had to have success throwing the football if they were going to win this game, and one of the biggest reasons why.
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can.
No gain on the play.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Catch in the middle, it's Ross.
Second down pass.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays, but Man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Ross. And he is going to be short. He just stepped out of bounds, but he was short of the first down marker. They'll leave it with him. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it for us here, and for these two teams, that's going to do it for a season. Another bowl game in the books, and a season is wrapped. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Reese Davis signing off, and we'll see you next season for another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So the North Carolina Tar Heels offense trots out there to open this game. And Kirk, in this quarterback's career, has been a mix of mistakes, but also stepping up in some big moments when needed.
Chris, this guy doesn't necessarily have the flashy skill set, but he's very consistent with what he does within this offensive structure. And the defense better be careful, because whether it's his legs or his arm, he can make you pay.
Offense operating from the pistol. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. He hands it to the back. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the single back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run. A corralling for no gain.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage, just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, UNC. They strike first in this national title bout. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So the East Carolina Pirates offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. And they're going to be colliding with an elite linebacker and a run defense who just expects to smother the running backs here today.
Yeah, this defense does such a great job at eating up the offensive linemen. This defensive line, they slant, they angle. And what it does is it frees up the linebacker you're talking about, Chris, to make so many plays. So it'll be a tough day for this offense to try to consistently move the ball on the ground. They may have to go through the air if they're going to have much of a chance.
He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here's a carry for the fullback. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. The Pirates will come to the line to crank up the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That was going nowhere. The defense had that option scouted out perfectly on 3rd down. What a big-time play. What will they do here now on 4th?
The Pirates will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. They're going to run it. They test the middle and get stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce out to the outside. There's just no room to run.
Now it's second down here. Play action fake, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. And they finally get him down, but a huge gain to wrap up this first quarter.
North Carolina 7, East Carolina 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the running back takes the handoff. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on first down. Grab down the middle. It's Chapman. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. On the run here, taking a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
Looking to throw it again. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Looking to pass here on second down.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
So here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. No press here. The defense backing away. That's caught. It's Ballard. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Pirates will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And the Tar Heels will kick this away to start the second half. return begins inside the 10. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. They get the second half started with the running play. Has the first down and more. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. The Pirates looking to run some tempo here.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, here we are in the national championship, and you always talk about offense, and it is. It's become an offensive game. But how fitting to see this defense. This team has a nice lead, and a large portion of that has to do with the way they've been able to get after this quarterback. That's the second sack in this game.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. Keeping it on the ground here. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I really thought that this matchup between this quarterback and his receivers going up against this defense in a national title would have been must-see TV. But, man, this defense, they have won that battle the entire game, and they enjoy a nice lead because of that.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. He's going to pull it down and run. He's got a first down and more. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking to throw. It's Manning. Deep shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. The Pirates looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here. Offense getting set, second down play here. A quick throw out left, complete. Tackle is made. That's a short gain, well short of the marker. The important third down play coming up. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Chapman. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Fires it to the wideout. Grab down the middle. It's Chapman. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. Looking to throw again. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. Touchdown, Pirates. They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So a crucial touchdown, but that was just the first part. Now you got to execute the onside kicker to give yourself a chance to win the national championship.
Well, as you know, Chris, this onside kick, I think it's the toughest play in the game. Both special teams units know that the play is coming, and they understand the stakes as well. And if the kicking team can somehow get the ball, man, anything can happen.
And now here comes the point after attempt. With the extra point, they're down 14-7 now. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Chris, I can't believe they recovered this. This is amazing. The special teams unit does their job. Now it's up to the offense to finish the job. Remember, a field goal doesn't do you any good here. Let's see how they call this series.
On the run, he'll let it go. Caught over the middle. It's Ballard. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? The sure hands. It's Finley. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. And smart choice. He'll step out of bounds to stop the clock. That's good execution. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back. Touchdown, East Carolina. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, what an amazing job here by the quarterback of being able to put that ball into the end zone for the touchdown, and they're now down by 1 point. Now the big decision for a head coach. Do you kick the extra point here to tie it up with under 2 minutes to go, or do you roll the dice and go for 2 to try to take the lead?
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. How do you play this now? Do you call a conservative play and just wait for overtime, or try to make something happen and win it in regulation? Looking to pass. It's Knight. Wide open downfield. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
First down, looking to throw the ball. On the move now. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Catch made on the right side, that's a big gain. And he runs out of bounds, that's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Crowd really getting into it here in the final minute. Offense will keep it on the ground here. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Tar Heels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, North Carolina. They have taken the lead, but time running down.
Chris, I thought we might be headed to overtime here, but this offense could not be denied. Outstanding execution, and they take the lead. Now it's all about, can their defense hold on to see if they can get this win.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT is up and good. They lead by a touchdown here in the 4th quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return begins inside the 10. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Looking deep down the left side. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Looking for a late deep shot. The ball falls to the ground, and we have a national champion. For the last team standing at the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.